Now that MetaZoo has officially relaunched as an entirely new game, and we can no longer use any of our favorite Hello Kitty cards, it's time to go over everything you need to know about properly building your first competitive MetaZoo deck. This guide assumes you already know the rules of MetaZoo, so if you are unfamiliar with those, I will list a couple helpful resources in the description. Step 1. Pick your caster and primary aura. To begin building your deck, choose your favorite aura type and a caster that represents that primary aura type. For beginners, I highly recommend using one of the 4 casters shown here, depending on the aura type you choose. As of the release of this first set, these seem to be the 4 best casters available for gameplay. From left to right, they are Archive, Wei, Maeve, and Javier. For this example, we are going to be using my favorite caster, Archive. Archive is an air caster, as denoted by the color of the card being orange, and the air symbol located in the red square. Once you choose your caster, locate their special ability toward the bottom of the card. Your special ability should complement and help you decide what you want your winning strategy to be. Archive's special ability reads, when any friendly creature moves, give it +2 influence. Note, Archive's special ability is active both when he is in the caster zone and when he is on the field. Step 2. Pick your winning strategy. Once you've established your primary aura type and your caster, you want to pick your winning strategy based on the strengths of both your aura type and caster. Air and Archive are very kind to creatures that support movement, which means that for this example, moving our creatures around the 4 lanes as much as possible is what I'm going to call our winning strategy. Rainbow Crow, Mothman, and Fan Meter Visitor are all great additions to this deck because they all tie into our core movement strategy, so I'll be including them in my main deck. Similarly, Dual Barrel Roll, Power Up Orange, and Opportune Maneuver all greatly support our desire to move our creatures around the board. Remember, because of Archive, each time a creature moves, they temporarily gain +2 influence for the round. Step 3. Pick your secondary aura. This is where things get a bit tricky. MetaZoo allows each player to play 2 different aura types in their deck. You are only allowed to play secondary aura types shown in the bottom right of your caster card. For example, when using Archive, you are only allowed to use either Fire or Earth as your secondary aura. For my Archive deck, I prefer Earth. I don't recommend going too heavy on secondary aura cards, as oftentimes they may not support your winning strategy as well as your primary aura cards. However, picking a few strong cards to add to your deck can offer some key support and advantages. Some of the cards I think work well with this deck are Bigfoot, Explosive Rabbit, and Odd Find. Note, in order to play a card like Bigfoot, only one of the 6 aura cards used to pay its cost needs to be Earth. Meaning, in theory, you can play Bigfoot using 1 Earth aura and 5 Air aura for a total of 6. Step 4. Pick your starter Terra. Now that you know your primary and secondary aura type, you can take a look at the different starter Terra and pick the 2 best that support your winning strategy. When using my Archive deck, I like South Mountain Caves and Bridgewater Triangle. Note, the 2 starter Terras you have out at the beginning cannot also be inside your deck. Step 5. Complete your deck. You need at least 50 cards in your main deck to play the game, so choose wisely. Explore different combinations and test different matchups to figure out what works best. Good luck out there, casters.